Hi, how are you? My name is Selina Takru and I'm from Ethiopia.
My name is Muktish and I am from Mauritius.
My name is Pascaline Ishimye and I am from Rwanda.
I have two companies. One is called Seed Balls Ethiopia, where we produce an innovative product called Seed Balls. It's a meat ball which is made up of different type of soils and compost, and inside them are the seeds. And the reason we do this is it's very useful in the agriculture and biodiversity sector because one, we protect the seeds from being eaten by birds, insects, and the like. And the other thing is the way you plant it is very simple, especially for females in the rural areas. There's no need for digging, there's no need for tilling. Even in the harshest conditions, all you have to do is just put it on top of the soil. And if it's rainy season especially, you don't need to water it, it will crack itself and grow.
I specialize in sustainable farming, mostly production of organic vegetable and freshwater fish. I'm 12 years now.
I am into business coaching, and in different businesses that I coach, there's an inclusion of agribusinesses where I give them different extension services like entrepreneurship, skills to scale up their businesses.
In reality, most of the youth think that agriculture is kind like the leftover career option when it is not. The potential is extremely big and the population is growing. It's mostly because of the lack of education on the subject matter that it feels like it's left over.
There's a huge potential, and the main thing that I saw, especially when it comes to food system and food consumption and all that, many users are not being involved in it, but there's a way to make it fun and for the youth to be involved.
As youth, we get the opportunity to be the voice and to influence different policies and align them with our needs and our visions as youth. And also these meetings helps us as youth to be the link between policy and grassroots youth that we leave them back home.
The African Union, they are willing and committed to put pressure on the government to act. Because in my country particularly, there's like, the youth is not taken into consideration at all. So there has to be like an upper body that can pressure the government to perform. And this is what I like the most, but the strategy in itself is very complex.
But I feel like there needs to be a capacity building, there needs to be a mentorship programs, there needs to be skill development, there needs to be so many things that need to happen for the youth to be involved, and funding is a huge aspect of it.
The business is so good because getting along with different agripreneurs, giving them different advisory services like entrepreneurship is something very interesting because as much as they are into farming, it's very important for them to also learn business skills like budgeting, like market trends and digital technology usage in the agricultural sector. That is a very important thing to know as agripreneurs.
What I saw was an European system, but we needed to change it to an African system. So I needed to study on soils, I needed to study on different type of seeds, and different type of compost as well. So I literally left everything and moved to the rural areas so that I could experiment on it. My plan was to stay there for 3 months, ended up for 4 years. And once we got the composition and once everything started working, we started sending it out to different parts of Ethiopia. It worked. Now we're back in Addis and we are in the market at this point.
In the beginning, it was quite slow, but you learn from experiences, and once you get it, then it grows very fast. But I'm seeing a change. I see movements in this sector, yeah.
It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to see the opportunities that are present to us, like different technologies and different aspects that's being presented to us.
Always be the change that they want to see in the society, and also to voice up their opinions, because as youth, we are responsible for the policies that includes our rights, our needs, and our future.
I'm always grateful when they call me, and there's change. I can't complain about it.